The Little Couple stars Zoey Klein room date with her secret boyfriend. Finally, Zoey Klein pregnant. And Zoey is about to give birth to a new twin baby. I will explain everything. Hello, welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into an incredible, heartfelt story about a familiar face, Zoey Klein from The Little Couple. You probably remember Zoey as the spunky little girl adopted by Jen Arnold and Bill Klein. Growing up right before our eyes on TLC. Well, time flies, and Zoey's life has taken some unexpected turns. This video, we're going to share a tale filled with love, secrets, and new beginnings. A story that'll keep you hooked from start to finish. Imagine Zoey, now all grown up, navigating a hidden romance, a life-changing discovery, and the joy of welcoming not one, but two little bundles into the world. So grab a cozy drink, settle in, and let's journey into the secret love story of Zoey Klein. Let's start at the beginning. Zoey Klein entered the world on September 22, 2011, in Delhi, India. Born with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism like her parents Jen Arnold and Bill Klein, Zoey's early life took a big turn when she was adopted in 2013 at just 2 years old. Jen, a neonatologist, and Bill, an entrepreneur, welcomed her into their family alongside her brother Will, who was also adopted from China. The Little Couple fans watched Zoey blossom from a shy toddler learning English to a vibrant, confident girl with a love for life. Growing up in the spotlight wasn't always easy, but Zoey handled it with grace. The family moved around Florida, Texas, and finally settling into a stunning mansion in Boston in 2022. Zoey's passions shone through over the years. She adored art, dance, and especially animals. Horses became her obsession after she started riding lessons as a kid. Fast forward to 2034, and Zoey's 22 years old now, a third-year student at Boston University studying veterinary medicine. She's still living at home with Jen and Bill, balancing college life with her dreams of working with animals. That's the Zoey we know, strong, spirited, and ready for whatever comes next. It was a crisp October afternoon in 2034 when Zoey's life changed forever. She was sitting in her biology class at Boston University, scribbling notes, when Alex Carter caught her eye. Alex, also 22, was a fellow vet med student with dark hair, a warm smile, and a quiet confidence. He'd noticed Zoey before, not just because of her stature or her famous family, but because of her quick wit and kindness. After class, he lingered by the door and said, "Hey Zoey, that lecture was brutal, huh?" She laughed. "Yeah, I'm still lost on cell division." That small chat sparked something. They started studying together in the library, bonding over textbooks and coffee. Alex loved Zoey's humor and her stories about riding horses. Soon, study sessions turned into walks around campus, then a first date at a cozy cafe called Brew Haven. Picture this. Zoey arrives, nervous, in a blue sweater. Alex walks in, grinning. They ordered lattes and cinnamon rolls, talking for hours about their dreams. Hers to open an animal clinic, his to research wildlife conservation. As the cafe closed, Alex held her hand, and Zoey's heart raced. But here's the catch. She decided to keep Alex a secret. Jen and Bill were protective, and Zoey wasn't ready for their questions or the media's prying eyes. Zoey, so do you have pets? Alex, a goofy golden retriever named Max. You? Zoey, just my horse, Starlight. She's my best friend. Alex, that's adorable. You're full of surprises, Zoey Klein. Zoey and Alex's relationship grew like wildfire. They found hidden corners of Boston to be together, picnics in the public garden, volunteering at animal shelters, even a sneaky weekend trip to Cape Cod, claiming they were with friends. Zoey felt alive with Alex, but the secrecy weighed on her. She hated lying to Jen and Bill, yet feared their reaction to her first serious boyfriend. For their 3-month anniversary, Zoey planned something special, a room date. One night, Jen and Bill were at a hospital fundraiser. Zoey transformed her bedroom. Fairy lights twinkling, a picnic basket with sandwiches and lemonade, and a playlist of their favorite songs. Alex arrived, awestruck. They sat cross-legged on the floor, laughing over stories, then moved to her bed, watching the stars through her window. "I could stay here forever," Alex whispered, kissing her softly. It was their most intimate moment yet, a night that deepened their bond and unknowingly set the stage for what came next. "Zoey, I've never done anything like this before." "Alex, me neither." "You make everything better, Zoey." "Zoey, I feel safe with you." "Alex, good, because I'm not going anywhere." A few weeks after that magical night, Zoey noticed something off. She was late, really late. At first, she blamed college stress, but doubt gnawed at her. One quiet afternoon, she bought a pregnancy test and locked herself in her bathroom. 2 pink lines stared back at her. Her heart pounded. Pregnant? At 22? She called Alex, voice trembling. "Can you come over now?" He rushed to her room, and she handed him the test. "I'm pregnant," she said, eyes wide. Alex froze, then pulled her into a hug. "We'll figure this out together. I love you." They talked for hours, scared, excited, unsure. They wanted the baby, despite the challenges. A week later, at her first doctor's visit, the ultrasound tech smiled. "You're having twins." "Twins." Zoey laughed in disbelief. Alex squeezed her hand. 2 babies. It was overwhelming, but they were in it together. The big question loomed. How would she tell Jen and Bill? "Zoey, I don't know how this happened." "Well, I do, but..." "Alex, hey, breathe. We're a team, okay? Whatever you need, I'm here." "Zoey, what if I'm not ready?" "Alex, you're stronger than you think. We've got this." Zoey's pregnancy became her new reality. She and Alex dove in prenatal classes, baby books, tiny clothes for 2. Twins meant double the excitement and double the challenge. Morning sickness hit hard, and Zoey struggled to hide her fatigue from Jen and Bill. Her belly grew, and so did her resolve. One night, she and Alex sat her parents down. "Mom, Dad, I'm pregnant. With twins. Alex is the father." Jen gasped. Bill's jaw dropped. But after the shock, they rallied. "We're here for you," Jen said, hugging her. Bill added, "Grandkids? We'll make it work." The months flew by: doctor visits, nursery planning, and Zoey's determination to finish her semester. Alex was her rock, balancing school and part-time work. The twins kicked, and Zoey marveled at the life inside her. It wasn't easy, but love carried them through. "Zoey, I've been seeing someone, Alex, and I'm pregnant. Twins." "Jen? Oh, honey, how long?" "Zoey, a few months. I'm sorry I didn't tell you." "Bill, we're surprised, but we love you. We'll figure this out as a family." 9 months in, the big day arrived. Zoey woke to sharp pains, contractions. Alex drove her to the hospital, gripping her hand. Labor was long, grueling. Hours of breathing, pushing, and tears. "You're doing amazing," Alex said, wiping her forehead. Finally, the first cry, then a second. A boy, Arjun, and a girl, Maya. Zoey held them, exhausted and overjoyed, their tiny faces perfect. Alex cried, "They're ours." Jen and Bill rushed in, beaming. "They're beautiful," Jen whispered. Arjun, named for an Indian hero, and Maya, meaning love and illusion, were healthy and strong. Zoey's heart swelled. This was her family now. Doctor. "One more push, Zoey." "Zoey, I can't." "Alex, yes you can. I'm right here." "Nurse, it's a boy and a girl." The twins changed everything. Jen and Bill became doting grandparents, babysitting so Zoey could study. Will adored being Uncle Will, making silly faces at Arjun and Maya. Zoey and Alex moved into a small place near campus, juggling parenthood and school. It was chaos. Sleepless nights, diaper runs, but love glued it together. Zoey pushed through her vet med classes, dreaming of her clinic. Looking at her twins, she thought, this wasn't the plan. but it's my life now. The Kleins proved family conquers all. And that's Zoey Klein's story, a whirlwind of love, secrets, and twins. From a little girl on TV to a young mom, she's shown resilience and heart. More update. The little couple, why is Zoey Klein in the hospital? And the little couple, Bill Klein gets emotional over Will and Zoey. Fans shocked at Zoey Klein's transformation. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Before going to the main topic, I would like to say, like this video, and please subscribe to the channel. The little couple, why is Zoey Klein in the hospital? According to Zoey Klein's mom, Jen Arnold, the little couple star is currently in the hospital. This past weekend, Jen broke her silence on her daughter's situation with a major update. Am I to understand correctly? Why was she admitted to the hospital? Read on for the full scoop. Fans have loved following Jen, Bill, Will, and Zoey on social media while new episodes of The Little Couple aren't showing on TLC. Jen made sure to update her followers on Zoey's situation at that point. Recent posts by Jen regarding little people problems may have been seen to her social media followers. A number of health problems affect she, Will, Zoey, and Bill in their role as little people. Bill is currently waiting for surgery to alleviate his persistent back discomfort, which forced him to forego a family trip. Jennifer updated her Instagram followers once again on Saturday night, this time to inform them that her daughter, who is 11 years old, is currently in the hospital. An evaluation of the girl's sleep is necessary. This is due to the fact that the National Library of Medicine reports that obstructive sleep apnea may be more prevalent in smaller individuals. The second child for another successful sleep study was the subject of Jen's post. Then the star of The Little Couple included Shedegreet in her set. The complete post from Jen is embedded below. We previously revealed that Will Klein also underwent a sleep study. Let Zoey have a go now. Jen Arnold's recent post has a lot of supportive comments from followers who want to show Zoey Klein how much they care. That her sleep research was successful is good news for them. I really doubt I would sleep so soundly in such an unfamiliar environment either, one admirer commented. Her courage is very inspiring. She has a beautiful heart. Great job, Zoe. Well done, Zoey, gushed another admirer of The Little Couple. What a courageous young woman you are. Bill Klein just posted a handful of images of Zoey's bandaged head, as we previously reported. This occurred when she underwent an additional sleep study a number of years ago. Below, you'll find the archived photographs. It is encouraging to hear that Zoey's sleep testing was successful. Jen may have more information to give regarding the results in a subsequent post, so be sure to check back for that. Having said that, what are your thoughts on these fresh Zoey Klein photos? Is the fact that it's just a regular test and nothing to worry about a relief to you? Leave a comment with your opinions, and be sure to check back with TV Show's Ace for more updates on the cast of The Little Couple. The Little Couple, Bill Klein gets emotional over Will and Zoey. Reality TV viewers of The Little Couple saw Will and Zoey Klein's father, Bill, get upset every week as he watched his children grow up. The sweetest little kids on TLC will always be cherished by fans. Apparently, they felt that way. There was hardly no poisonous drama, which is unusual for dramas with few characters. Maybe that's why TLC decided to cancel the hit show. Bill Klein brought Zoey and Will up in his home throughout the coronavirus pandemic. After the epidemic ended, TLC viewers were hoping to see the family again. Nevertheless, that has not occurred. Posts made by Jill Arnold are so relied upon. She also occasionally sees pictures posted by her husband. The offspring of The Little Couple are no longer little. Will is quite athletic in school and towers above his mother. He has learned so much about leadership that he has even taken charge of the football squad this year. Of course, the parents cherish the kids just as much as the TLC viewers do. Imagine for a second if they hadn't traveled to China and India to round out their family. In the days leading up to the weekend, Bill Klein shared some recent Instagram photos of himself with Zoey and Will. And he picked out some adorable childhood pictures of the kids. He wished everyone a happy National Adoption Day in the caption. Had a very positive impact on my life that words fail to capture. Appreciative of every moment that Jen Arnold and I have had to raise these two. I can't wait to see where they go and what they accomplish. Viewers of the little couple adore the photos because they show the youngsters as they have matured into excellent people who will have wonderful lives ahead of them. In response to the pictures of their beloved TLC family, several viewers shared their memories of Zoey's emotional gotcha day moment. When her parents took her home, she had no clue what great people they were. These kids have grown so much. It's unbelievable. While Jen was in the hospital with her cancer diagnosis, I saw you all help Will and Zoey. Your family is very strong and tight-knit. Every single one of us adores you. Reality TV saved you all. I'm so relieved. It has been allowed by many. Though I'm sad I couldn't be there to witness your adoption process with your two lovely children, I'm glad I got to meet you too. In your opinion, did Will Klein's adoptive parents, Jen Arnold and Bill Klein, strike it rich? Where does Zoey stand? Do you recall her utter terror upon being retrieved from the Indian orphanage for the first time? Jen Arnold and Bill Klein cherished their tiny family, isn't it wonderful? The little couple fans shocked at Zoey Klein's transformation. In honor of her daughter Zoey Klein's 12th birthday, Jen Arnold of TLC's The Little Couple utilized a TikTok template that has recently gone viral. She didn't stop at just TikTok. She also shared the video to Instagram. Viewers of The Little Couple on TLC couldn't help but be amazed by Zoey's dramatic makeover. Many of her admirers think that all it took was a blink of an eye for her to go from being a toddler to a preteen. Many admirers gushed about Jen's daughter's beauty in the comments section, and they were the first to join her in sending birthday wishes to Zoey. Zoey Klein just turned 12 years old. Just 2 days ago, on her daughter's birthday, Jen, her mother, paid tribute to her on Instagram and TikTok. Zoey, may your birthday be filled with joy and celebration. I can't believe you're just 12 years old. You have our undying love. As much as the fans wanted to be a part of the festivities, a twinge of sadness washed over them. They were in agreement that it seems like yesterday that Zoey was a little girl. They, too, were astounded by her remarkable maturity. A viewer of The Little Couple recalls seeing the scene where Jen and her husband went to get Zoey. Zoey, I hope you have a very happy birthday. I still can't believe you're 12 years old. I hope your birthday was absolutely amazing. Feels like yesterday. You have a stunning daughter. Hey, glad you've had a good video. And happy belated birthday, Zoey. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, Zoey. Oh my goodness, 12. Your journey to India to retrieve Zoey was featured in an episode that I saw. On her birthday, many people wished Jen Arnold's daughter Zoey the best. They were also appreciative that Jen kept them updated on her children. The little couple has sadly not returned to television for many years. Through Jen's comments, fans consistently expressed their longing for the family's appearances on TV. Consequently, they value the family's social media updates. Nearly 40,000 people saw her video in only 2 days. Fewer than 200 of her more than 1 million followers showered the comments with birthday greetings and compliments. 4 of her most recent Instagram posts, as I scrolled through her profile, involved her daughter Zoey. On Zoey's birthday, there were a couple of posts. At least one of them commemorated National Daughters Day. 3 days ago, Jen wrote, "I nearly missed National Daughters Day," in the caption of a post. I feel so fortunate to have this incredible young woman as my daughter. Her admirers expressed their astonishment at Zoey's transformation in the post's comments section. An admirer wrote, "What a stunning image. How quickly she is maturing. You are really fantastic with both of them. I bet you didn't know that TLC's The Little Couple's Zoey Klein turned 12 not long ago. Feel free to leave your opinions down below." Zoey Klein wows fans with impressive talent. Zoey Klein is incredibly talented and loves to express herself creatively. She can be seen on TLC's The Little Couple. Surprisingly, her efforts have been praised by many. The charming Bollywood dancer isn't only a showstopper. Drawing and painting are additional hobbies for the bright 11-year-old. After being brought home from India by Jen Arnold and Bill Klein, the little couple child's life took a dramatic turn for the better. Although she overcame her fear of Bill and her adoptive mother, she did not remain so for long. A few years back, she thrilled Jen by revealing her lifelong ambition to follow in her mom's footsteps and become a doctor. Zoey Klein debuted her emerging artistic abilities during Pride Month 3 years ago. Jen Arnold encourages her children to be accepting of others, of course. Everyone in the family is a little person, so they all know what it's like to be objectified and hated. Her skill was a big deal to TLC viewers back then. But as time went on, she improved greatly. Maybe instead of a doctor, she'll pursue painting. When she was 10 years old in 2022, her mother posted a snapshot of her daughter proudly displaying her very first self-portrait. Once again, viewers of the little couple were very complimentary. She was so good that they could recognize her. This week, her mom posted an Instagram of her daughter's most recent creation, an illustration of her puppy. A proud mother gushed over her daughter Zoey Klein's abilities. Once again, dominating many viewers believed they witnessed remarkable skill, and the comments from TLC viewers on the artwork sounded sincere. How incredible! Amazing skill! What a talented lady! Fantastic job, Zoey! What a remarkable job! Zoey is an extraordinary creator. Help us out, please. Well done, Zoey. Impressive, my friend. I adore your spectacles. My goodness, that is just astounding. Additionally, Lexi adores creating art. She performed an excellent job, and I will have to show her in the morning. You have the most beautiful eyes. The young celebrity was also lauded by writer and artist Michelle Struss. Wow, Zoey, that's fantastic. Sometime soon, we should get together and draw. Someone who is good at recognizing ability has made what appears like a very complimentary remark. What are your thoughts on Zoey Klein's most recent artwork? Will a fine art gallery feature her work when she becomes famous? Would you say that her talent is truly remarkable? Leave a comment telling us what you think. Zoey Klein gets honored with flowers for latest achievement. The little couple's starlet Zoey Klein, who was once a shy little girl from India, is now a confident 12-year-old. Much of it stemmed from her parents' encouragement for her to learn about her heritage. She is quite gifted artistically, and she was just rewarded with a huge bouquet of flowers for her accomplishment. After watching Zoey grow from a terrified little girl into an independent and self-assured young woman, many TLC viewers are taken aback by her transformation. People can't believe she's the same girl because she appears so grown-up and beautiful. She was a captivating preteen, and many people missed out on seeing her during those years because she was so precocious. Fans of TLC watched as Jen Arnold's adopted kid enrolled in dance class while the original The Little Couple was still airing. Her main interest was in dancing in an Indian manner. Zoey Klein's parents posted a lot about her daughter's return to Bollywood dancing class this summer on social media. She recently danced once more, this time before a much larger crowd. Over the weekend, Jen Arnold posted images to Instagram of her daughter's Bollywood dance. Looking down at the bouquet of flowers she had been given, she appeared so mature. So proud of Zoey and getting out there last weekend, dancing her heart out. Jen captioned the photo. There were a lot of commenters because Zoey Klein is so beloved by TLC viewers. Everyone is in awe of how much the youngsters have grown. They appear to be fully grown up, according to one fan. My goodness, you're killing it. Fans believe that Zoey looks really stunning as a young princess, even though she isn't quite as tall as her towering brother Will. Zoey Klein noticed an increase in the number of individuals mentioning her. Your family is absolutely stunning, Jen, one of them exclaimed. I am very happy for Zoey. Her dancing is just breathtaking. The little couple's return to TLC is being requested, as is customary whenever Jen Arnold blogs. Everyone should love their family, someone pleaded. Please return to television. Do you think it's great that Zoey Klein isn't ashamed of her heritage? Would you be surprised if she became a professional dancer someday? Do you hold out hope that TLC may revive the show at some point? Leave a comment telling us what you think. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.